Welcome! Today we're going to explode a really ancient idea, that your body isn't just some biological machine, but a living, breathing temple, and that your own breath is the key to unlocking its deepest secrets.
I mean, really think about that. What if every single breath you take could be a key, opening up portals to something sacred deep inside? Now, this isn't just a nice metaphor, it's an actual map for a profound internal practice, a way to connect with your deepest self using a tool you literally always carry with you.
This simple phrase, it holds the entire philosophy right there. It means the power, the journey, and the sacred space itself are all within you. So that's what we're doing here. We're embarking on a journey inward to rediscover a wisdom that's been hiding just beneath your skin all along.
Okay, so this idea of the body as a sacred space, it's not new at all. It's actually a kind of secret teaching, an arcane practice you can find woven through the world's greatest spiritual traditions. And it was often reserved only for initiates, the ones who are finally ready to understand that the true temple was never made of stone.
And what's absolutely fascinating is just how universal this concept is. I mean, in ancient Egypt, the famous Luxor temple, its design was literally a map of the human body. Hermetic teachings took as above, so below, and turned it inward to mean as without, so within. And Taoist masters developed this incredible internal alchemy to refine their life force, their ki, through these very same centers. So across all these traditions, the message was crystal clear. The real sanctuary is within.
So, why the breath? What's so special about it? Well, think about it. It's the only process in your body that is both automatic and voluntary. You don't have to think about it, but you can control it. This makes it a bridge, a direct pathway between our unconscious and our conscious worlds. And on a purely physical level, this kind of deep, intentional breathing calms the entire nervous system. It's the tool that allows us to navigate our own inner landscape, starting with its sacred architecture.
All right, so this inner temple has a very precise energetic structure with 3 main chambers, and each one has its own unique frequency, its own purpose. To really begin our journey, we have to start at the bottom. We must first descend into the foundation.
First up is the crypt. This is the seat of our instinctual power. It's our foundation. It's down here where our densest, most powerful energy resides, like a dormant fire of creation. But it's also where we store deep unconscious memories, traumas, and fears. So to breathe down here, it's like lighting a lamp in the catacombs of your own personal history, awakening your life force with real reverence and control. Next, we ascend from that raw power up to our emotions. We arrive at the altar, the heart space. This is the central point of the temple, a chamber of transmutation. Just like an altar is where offerings are made, this is where we can offer up our own dense emotions, anger, sadness, anxiety, and through the alchemy of the breath, we can actually transform them into compassion, peace, and gratitude. And finally, we reach the dome, the head, the crown, the seat of consciousness. Breathing up here, it doesn't just energize, it illuminates. This is the observatory of the soul, the place where the mind can finally go silent, where intuition blossoms and our perception becomes crystal clear. It's where the temple connects to the stars. But, and this is so important, this ascent is only really possible when the crypt and the altar are activated first.
Okay, so knowing the map is one thing, but walking the path is another thing entirely. The real art here isn't just visiting these chambers one by one, it's about connecting them. So the crucial point is how we use the breath, how we use it like a golden thread to weave these sacred spaces together into a single, unified whole.
And this is how it works. You start by inhaling deeply, all the way down into the crypt. Then, without exhaling, you allow that energy to rise up to the altar in your chest, and then you just continue lifting it all the way to the dome. Then, on a slow, controlled exhale, you let that energy just cascade back down, from the dome, through the altar, and finally settling back into the crypt. This isn't just breathing, it's like an internal liturgy. If you want a place to start, you can use a simple rhythm to guide you. Try inhaling for a count of 4 as you ascend. Then, gently hold the breath for 2 counts at the very top. Then exhale for a longer count of 6 as you descend. And then pause in that stillness for 2 counts before you begin again. And let me tell you, those little pauses, that's where the magic happens. It's in that sacred silence that the soul really starts to reveal itself.
So, how do we take this powerful practice out of our quiet meditation time and bring it into our actual daily lives?
The goal isn't to escape the world, right? It's to inhabit it differently, to learn how to live from this centered, sacred space no matter where you are or what you're doing.
Here are some super practical ways to start inhabiting your temple every day. You could start your morning with just 5 minutes of this focused breathing to set your intention. In a tense situation, before you react, take just one full, conscious breath like this. When you're just walking, feel your feet on the ground and anchor yourself in the crypt. And before you go to sleep, guide your energy back down to your foundation. This turns every single moment into a potential for practice.
Because when you unite these three centers, your primal power in the crypt, your emotional wisdom at the altar, and your clear consciousness in the dome, you don't just do a breathing exercise, you fundamentally change your entire state of being. You come home to yourself. You transform your body from something that you have into the sanctuary that you are.
Look, this knowledge, it isn't just information, it's an invitation. It's a reminder that your sanctuary has been waiting for you all along. The door is always open, and the key, as you now know, is your own breath. The only question left is, when will you begin?